Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. So this discussion has been going on a little bit longer than I would like it to be going on personally. So ever since the shooting that took place in El Paso in the United States, politicians, governors, whatever a high-ranking person that you can find on the internet have come out and used video games as the scapegoat to blame for the actions of this pathetic human being that committed the mass shooting. It has gotten to the point now that even Walmart has decided to go around the shelves and take down any game that depicts violence, surprisingly leaving a shelf where you can buy assault rifles or whatever you want to, assault rifles, whatever, on the shelf. For me personally, I was surprised. I didn't realize that Walmart sold guns. I'm not an American, so I wouldn't have known this, but that was that was kind of surprising to me that you guys left guns on the shelf like that. It's protected by, a glass wall or whatever, but still. You guys chose to remove video games, fictional entertainment, and leave aside actual guns on the shelf. Anyways, so the narrative that's going on right now is that video game causes violence. Now, video game doesn't cause violence. It does cause a little bit of frustration. Let's admit it. When's the last time you've played a fighting game against someone and that person lagged and you didn't curse them out? It does cause frustration. We know this. You do get pissed off, you do get annoyed, but video games also causes empathy. It also causes emotion, sad emotion, happy emotions, all the variations of emotions you can find in a human being. I really doubt anyone who's playing Animal Crossing is probably gonna think to themselves, you know what, my farm didn't produce the harvest that I was looking for. I'm gonna go outside and start killing everyone who somehow had nothing to do with the Animal Crossing game that I'm playing. I haven't seen anyone play Dota or League of Legends go out of the way and fucking commit mass shooting just because they didn't get that ranking that they wanted to get. The argument is ridiculous. It's frustrating as well because video game is a force of good. That's just it. Like, we all play video games to either escape reality, to bond with other people, to experience a whole new world that we can never experience, to create fun memories, I guess. Sometimes it depends on who you are, but I've played multitude of variations of games. Like, growing up, I played Pokemon, then Halo, then Call of Duty, then Battlefield, and then obviously the Assassin's Creed series. What else have I played? Mario, Sonic. I played a variation of games. I've never once thought to myself, you know what? These games have made me angry. Games do make you angry. I'm not gonna say I'm pretending that games doesn't make you angry, especially if you're someone who plays competitively. If you play competitively, you will feel a certain intense, powerful emotion of rage, especially when you lag or if someone's cheating or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it does not cause someone to go out and commit mass murder. Everybody across the world play video games. The Chinese and the Japanese, I think, are the biggest consumers of this entertainment. You don't hear mass shooting happening in those countries. People in Europe play video games. No mass shooting happening over here. People play video games in Africa. No mass shooting over there. People even play video games in South America. No mass shooting over there. Canada, I don't think there's mass shooting over there as well. And they're pretty much neighbors. It's only in America that you have mass shooting. And these politicians are disrespecting the lives of those that have been lost because of mass shooting. They're disrespecting the people who are now suffering from losing family members, friends, and all that stuff. Because they don't want to admit and tackle the actual issue at hand, the real cause of what's leading mass shooting. But they want to jump and blame video games. That video game causes violence. And the logic doesn't even make sense. We all grew up watching crazy, violent films like Fight Club, or, Rocky, or Mission Impossible. I can't think of any more. Fast and Furious, war movies, Kung Fu Ninja movies. There are so many movies that have violence in them. Not once have I seen anyone make correlation between these movies causing mass shootings. Music sometimes even has, a huge amount of depiction of violence. No one makes a correlation with that. But it happens to be video games. The one outlet that actually lets you blow off steam when you've had a bad day. The one outlet where you can just go out and just do whatever you want, and then at the end of the day you turn it off and you get back to reality. They want to blame video games for that. Video game causes violence. It does not cause violence. It hasn't caused violence. The only thing that causes violence is guns. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, it's like I don't even know. It's frustrating because I thought this discussion would have ended at least 3 days ago, 4 days ago. It's still going, and I wouldn't be surprised if the government in America decides to do something crazy, like, I don't know, ban video games with violence depicted in it. It's crazy. It really is ridiculous at this point. And this is something that always goes on. It goes on every time. Something goes wrong in America, blame video games. Something goes wrong in society, blame video games. Meanwhile, we're over here just chilling. In fact, video game causes more. How do I put this? I wanted to put this in a certain way, but I can't think of it right now. But it's just kind of outstanding. I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. I want this discussion to end. I want them to stop insulting gamers capabilities, insulting the art itself, and just stop joking around and stop hiding behind the scapegoat and address the actual issue at hand. Because I found this funny, because the reason why I actually decided to make this video is when I heard that Walmart decided to go and remove video games that depict violence from the shelf, but leave assault rifles on the shelves, on the stand, or wherever they're placing these guns. They left them there. The actual thing that allows you to kill someone, they left it there. But they took away games. You might as well just take away movies, books, anything. Take away anything at this point. It's interesting. I was thinking as well, like, with the new Call of Duty coming out soon, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna try and promote that game in that country without invoking more emotion than they already are now. Video games does not cause violence, and what's the most frustrating thing about this as well is there are gamers out there, YouTubers, pro esports player, and all those people, or even casual gamers themselves, who've gone out their way and created some good in this world. If you have enough clout, if you have enough what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, if you have enough clout, anyways, if you have enough clout, people use those to create charities and, give back to the community. Gamers form communities where they can come together and, talk about whatever it is. Like, most of the time, gamers at the beginning were outcast, It wasn't cool to be a gamer, basically. We would create our own community and we just talk and share our thoughts, opinion on games. But I hate this narrative. I really do. And I think if we stay silent, they're gonna run with it and run with it until they're able to kind of implement a law that forbid gaming or forbid the production of games or production of certain type of games. We need to speak up. That's all I'm saying. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and opinion on it. I just find it amusing. As like I said, it's somewhat insulting. I think personally, for me, I think it's insulting when you know the cause of what allows these evil pieces of shit to commit those horrific acts of evil. You know what tools that they're using to, do the horrible things that they're doing, but you're turning a blind eye and you want to blame it on virtual fucking video games. It's so stupid. It's like the logic is not even there. I don't know how many people play video games. I think millions upon millions. I don't think video game has reached the billion mark yet. I'm not sure. If it has, correct me in the comment section below. But millions upon millions across the entire world play video game. Only your country has the problem of mass shooting. That's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let's not let people, politicians or people in power, especially the old people, the people who lived in the times of the dinosaurs, let's not let them paint video game in such a bad light. I don't know, like, make a video or something, make a tweet or whatever. Just share moments of where video games have done something good to society, because there's plenty. I know right now we don't highlight enough of the good stuff that video games brings to the community because of all the whole journalists attacking gamers for being toxic, for being misogynistic, you know, the usual stuff. Like, there's always enough negative stuff to go around, but not enough people highlight the good stuff that some of the gamers, some of the poor poor esports players, that they do. We don't do that a lot, so I think it's time that we start doing that more. We start sharing the good news of what we've done and just show the world that, hey, video games are they're not only a pastime, but there's a force of good behind them. So yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm Pyros, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.